Oh my God. This is not film day whatsoever. We usually try to break it so we can always stay refreshed. However, y'all know my failures with biscuit making. I'm trying it again for Grandma Karen because she's here. So here they are.
They look much better.
They look much better. These are drop biscuits, and I use self-rising flour. I got rid of whatever kind of wheat healthy stuff she was trying to get us, and I got the real deal thing. So they are going in. Fingers crossed. I'm also going to try to make gravy too today. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all. They look like biscuits. I did it. We have good biscuits and we have good white gravy. Yeah, buddy. What we doing, ladies and gents?
Get some animal crackers. They love animal crackers. They're ready.
They sure do. Look at them. I said, give me the animal crackers. Give it to me now. Ethel. What's up, old Ethel? Oh my God.
I don't know if I give y'all two.
What you Oh my gosh. But Buster said, I'm sorry, Mom.
Okay. Daddy not beat. Oh my goodness, Butter. My goodness.
I think this is a task that's usually operated outside the fence. Hey, Kicker might be coming at you, babe.
Hey! Zach's turn. They scared me a little much. Hi, Lola. I know, you love them. They love animal crackers.
Take them all. Hey, Ray.
Buster. Buster, get down. You had enough, buddy. You had enough, buddy.
Got it right yesterday. I had to stop her.
Good job.
Okay, so we was just trying to show you all the animals a little bit here. They're all a little crazy. The weather's nice, so they're getting a little moody, a little frisky. But what's up, Bessie? You over there cooling off? Everybody ain't got to see you in a while, Bessie. You getting chunky? He's still scared to death of us, though. Yeah. I don't blame you. I get it. It's cool, man. It's cool. What are they doing, babe?
Elsa's so jealous.
Yeah.
Can't pet anyone but her.
Yeah.
Gets upset. Hi, Angel. Oh, hello.
She said, do you have animal crackers? No? Then I think we're good here.
Fight me, please.
Oh, Butters. Oh, Butters. It's just the camera. I bust her. I bust her.
You just gonna eat it.
Dolly said, Mom, save me.
Oh, no.
Save me.
So noisy.
All right, I guess technically welcome to Stivers Homestead. I don't think we've ever opened this video just yet. But I'm Zach.
I'm Jen.
And welcome to our Airbnb. So we have, we're right there.
We're
right
close.
there. Some final details need to be done that we do need your all's help with and some of your suggestions. But we haven't showed you the White House, the cottage in a minute. So we wanted to show you the stuff that we've done. And kind of give you some updates on timelines on when the Airbnb at least is projected to be open, because we've had a lot of questions about it.
Okay, so we've been working on getting the kitchen together. It's almost there. Just some little fine details need to be done. Some things need to be put away, but overall, it's almost ready. We've got this little ladder here. I'm thinking of hanging pots and pans on. Right now I've just got them stored in the cabinets, but that might be a maybe. We finally went shopping and got a new couch, which we love. It's a couch and a love seat, and it feels like it really fits the style. These end tables we actually have in our house, so we decided to get some more for up here.
Which anything, I'll do my best. Anything that's Amazon ordered, I'll link down below, so because I'm sure a lot of people are.
Yeah, the end tables we really, really love, and they're really
so
easy to put together. Yeah. We're gonna put some blankets on that ladder. The TV is all set up and ready. We've also got internet up here.
Check this.
So that's exciting.
Little barn doors.
Yeah. So that's not done. We're gonna put some games in there and just some stuff that people can do while they're up here, so that'll be neat. Curtains are all up, so that's kind of that last finishing touch. I really do love this couch and love seat though. I feel like it really fits the theme of it, and they would have been pretty in our house too. Of course, the cottage sign, that's not its permanent home, but that's where it's at right now. That is an Amazon purchase that we will never do again. That is actually being sent back. That was a whole mess that did not even come with hardware. It was supposed to be a dresser, but
we bought two of them.
Complete mess. Yeah, no hardware, dented, scratched, so don't do that. So furnishing a completely empty house is not cheap.
Right.
It's something that we've had to really like budget on and try to find the exact things that we wanted, but in a good price. So one of the things we did, it was my idea and I regret it. However, it did save a lot of money. So I decided that we would purchase furniture that was basically not together, in pieces, because it was a whole lot cheaper. It's kind of like,
it's okay, we're pretty handy. Like, it wasn't going to be that big of a deal.
It's kind of like going to IKEA. You know, everything at IKEA is cheaper because you have to build it and put all the pieces together. Right. So that's what we did.
And it's
from
usually
Amazon.
a little bit cheaper material, so it's not normally like hardwood that's actually last forever kind of furniture, but you know, that's another thing you have to think about with Airbnb.
Yeah, so some of those things worked out great, and it was great to save that money. However, this one, like the dresser, did not, and it was a complete waste of time. We should have just put the money out and bought something better, but you live and you learn. It's just something that we're trying to do. If you're interested in, you know, furnishing a new house or Airbnb, it is cheaper to buy the stuff that you have to put together.
Yeah, and the last thing I will note, when you're doing an Airbnb, you got to realize you're not living in it. Other people are going to be appreciating the stuff, and not everyone's the nicest to your stuff, right? So you don't want to go put a big bunch of money into something. You don't want to go high
end on everything.
Right, that you might eventually have to replace in a much shorter time than you would in your own home. So you want it to be pretty, you want it to be functional, but you don't want to spend every ounce of your money on something that might get destroyed.
So with that being said, once I get that packaged up and resent, this is going to be an entry table that's just going to have some cool stuff like some vintage lamps and kind of a binder for house rules, and I think it's going to be a really cool little area.
All right, and then as we enter in here, we haven't done much in the bathroom besides get, you know, mats down, curtains up.
I do have an over the toilet storage thing that we're going to have come in to store stuff, because it's old house and there's not a lot of storage.
Right, and the last thing I need to do in here is get some trim up, because you can kind of see the gaps. So that'll be that's the only thing that's left in here, that and the little storage unit. And then in what we're calling the spare, even though it has the bigger bed, I know that's kind of funny, but this is technically the spare area. This is where that dresser was going to go, so we still got to figure that part out. We might just get something small and cheap for people to be able to put their clothes in. But I love the bed. I love what Jen did with her colors and decorations here. I think it's very pretty. But nothing crazy in this room. I think all that's left is maybe getting some pictures and some hanging stuff to put up. But and more curtains, because we got this one, but we didn't have that one. And then lastly, what we're calling the main bedroom, primarily because it's the one that we're working the most decorations on. So y'all seen the bed. We have worked hard on that one, refinishing it. We got these two little red end tables that we found. We thought that was really cool. So red is going to be the accent color in this master room. And it's honestly because we love those little drawers so much, little end tables. But that brings us to bedding. What colors would you all recommend? Because the first thing that pops in, and I'm sorry about the lighting, it's not the best lighting in here. It is in person.
We're going to get new light fixtures.
Yeah, they're not the greatest in here. First instinct, white, right? Pretty white bedroom suit, but then stains, right? There's going to be a lot of people that use them after we clean them out. You want them to stay fresh and brand new every time. You don't want to have
to buy a brand new one every single time.
Right. So what are your all's thoughts? Knowing the kind of red color, you don't want a red blanket because that's like, whoa, way too much red that's going on there. So give me maybe somebody that does Airbnb some rating. What's kind of some of the bedding that you all would recommend, material-wise and also color-wise? That would be the best one.
I was thinking a white bedspread with like little red blossoms, but I haven't been able to find anything.
Yeah.
And I don't want the Japanese blossoms, because that's immediately what you think of when you think of red and white and blossoms. I don't like that style.
Yeah. And I told her, I said all white may work, because then we could bleach it.
Right.
You know, after every turn that comes out of there. So that would actually make it even more clean than just running through the laundry, right? But if it has any color on it, you can't really do that because it's going to bleach out the color. But I don't know. Throw us down in the comments your thoughts. And then so here is the first dresser that came together. It is by no means in perfect shape, but we were able to actually get it together and functional. But first off, you can tell I don't have a little handle down here because it was snapped in a million pieces when we got it out of the box. We actually like this. One of the reasons we got it is because the top two lock. And we thought that would be a nice feature for people, that if they're leaving the house, they can actually kind of lock this in. We don't have any keys to it. It would just be for that. But that lock was busted and completely broke, so we only got one on there. And I mean, they're fine. It's a fine dresser, I guess. Look, that one just got stuck. It's just not our favorite. Like
Lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned definitely on it. But it is pretty. It turned out all right.
Okay, one more thing that we want suggestions on. I guess more of a vote.
Yeah.
There's a TV in the living room. It's a big TV. It does have internet. It's got all the apps and stuff, so you will be able to sign into that if that's something you're interested in. Should we put TVs in the bedroom or no TVs in the bedroom? I know some people love it. We have one in our bedroom, however, we never watch it.
No.
But some people can't go to sleep without that. So what's the vote? Like, what's the more common answer? Do you put a TV in every room, or you just leave it be and let it be more of the farm experience?
Yeah, my vote is put them in. People don't have to use them if they don't want to. They're going to be small TVs anyways
Right.
in here. It's not going to be something that stands out and takes it away, but it also does take away from the look.
And we will provide sound machines.
Yes.
Because I know I can't sleep without a sound machine. It's a noisy farm. So there will be a sound machine if you need some kind of noise.
Sound machine and box fans. Just blow the air.
Coming back into the living room, I just love it. I think it's so pretty. So we're gonna put a lot of like Kentucky decor, a lot of decor from the area.
She doesn't mean Wildcats, that ain't
No, not like that. Not the sports team. But like You Are Here kind of signs showing Cumberland Falls, Cumberland Gap. You know, we're close to Tennessee, so some of that. But that stuff is all still to come.
Yeah.
But we are close.
So basically, all we need to do to be able to actually have people stay in it is get that bed done. And then probably a dresser for over here.
I do have some lamps coming too, because you know, sometimes you want to turn the main light off and have a lamp to read by.
But those are also things that can be enhancements. So like
Right.
the pictures obviously would prefer them to be up. But that doesn't hold us back from going ahead and opening up the Airbnb. So basically where we are in the process is we are going to have a few trusted people come stay as our trial run, of course, for free, but to allow them to get the experience that you all may when you're here, because we want their honest feedback before we actually just release this bad boy out. Is there anything that was missing or something that you expected that wasn't here, kind of thing?
Did Dolly bark all night long? Could you
Right.
hear it? Because she is nocturnal. She's a farm dog.
And she's right in
part
your,
of it.
right in your front yard.
So those are just the kind of things that we need to know
Yeah, and
before we like charge people for it.
yeah, exactly. So it'd be good to have a few rounds of people stay, and then I think we're finally ready. Our main goal, I believe, now don't hold us to this, but hopefully November would be a good time for us to finally kick this off. That's the date we're pushing for.
Not Thanksgiving week, because we'll actually be on vacation.
Right. But November 1st, you know, trying to get a few roll in and have it
I
opened
think
up.
we can do it.
Yeah, I think we can too. It gives us basically all of September and October to get it finalized.
And while we do have like our closest people stay for free and give us feedback, I do want to do some kind of drawing for you all.
Yeah.
Something so that you know, a lucky person or a lucky couple or a family can come stay for free. And I think that's something we'll probably do like yearly.
Yeah.
Just, you know, because there might be people who can't necessarily afford it but still want the opportunity to come. So a drawing or some kind of competition, maybe a picture competition or something, I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll figure something out there, but definitely that's a benefit of it being ours. We can give out, you know, free nights
With
and
boss.
stuff. With a boss, it's fun. And lastly, because we haven't talked about it in a while, wow, we found a spot. That's pretty good lighting. This is good. What kind of experiences are going to be here? So basically, as it stands right now, there's going to be two primary options. One's going to be a hit and miss kind of thing once we get to that point. But the primary two are going to be just stay here. That involves no like us farm interaction, and that has nothing against like we don't want to do it. It's we can't do that every single day through the week. So like through the week, like Monday through Thursday, we'll be open to just having people come stay. And then more on the weekends is when we're going to have an option of like farm experience if you want it. It's optional. It won't be a have to do if you stay on the weekend. But it's like an hour farm tour or something. We're working out the specifics of it, but give you time to actually go experience the farm. Now through the week, obviously you're at the farm, so you can do it. It just won't be a organized with us kind of thing. You're obviously going to see our animals and pass by them. But yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking at this moment.
Yeah, until he gets fired, then we'll be
yeah. If once I get fired, which we'll talk about that in another video. We already talked about one, but to give you some updates. Then yeah, it'll be every day because I have all the time in the world to take people around the farm. Jeez.
Wait, show them you first.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, just get. And so this is in the kitchen. This is the window here. This is your view. So you get to see the barn, which you're not seeing many animals at the moment, but they love hanging out on this side of the barn because it gets so much shade. And then you kind of got our mountains peeking over the top there. And of course you got a front porch you can sit on.
Yeah, there's a front porch and a side porch. So just imagine waking up, drinking your coffee, watching the animals.
Yep.
Watching Zach scurry along.
Yeah, you'll see me coming up down in here
Yelling
and in
at the
here,
animals.
yelling at everybody to get back to where they're supposed to be. And by the way, we laughed at like me potentially getting fired because like that's the best thing we can do. We're releasing our nerves and stress from that, and we'll see what comes about.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm not like dreading it.
Yeah, we've thought about it a lot. I mean, we just thought about it a lot. We'll get into that. That's a whole nother video. But I wanted to say that like we're not laughing about that from people losing their jobs. That's just kind of our reaction to things.
That's how we cope.
Yeah, we smile and laugh, or we would cry and get depressed. So that's just our reaction to things. But y'all, this is the White House, the cottage. Gosh darn it. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and especially about the comforter and kind of mainly sheets, right?
Yeah,
like sheets.
And the TV.
Yeah, and the TVs.
I'm really excited about it. I love it.
Yeah.
This was not my favorite place to be when it was empty because I just don't like empty houses. But now I just want to come up here and just sit.
It's starting to feel full of love, and that's good. And we're ready for you all. Like we're gonna have a little book to where you can like write your experiences, and then other people can then read them once they come and stay. And we've had a few places that have done that. We loved it. Like we thought that was really cool. So we are excited to share our farm with you all, and let you all get to appreciate some of the stuff that you see on TV. All right, y'all. Well, if you haven't subscribed, that is the best thing that you can do for our channel. Please do so down below. Oh, and share.
Yeah, we love y'all.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.